Well, that was quick, and they had everything I need as always. Like I said, I love this pharmacy. I come to it. Now in front of us, you remember my older videos? These are bot buses. For 10 baht, depending on how far you go, for 10 baht you can pretty much go wherever you need to go. And they got newer ones. I don't see one here, but it's got a fiberglass shell, and they're actually supposed to be e-buses too, or e-vehicles. But I'm not totally sure about that. But that's what they told us. Now here's another Long Beach Garden Hotel and Spa. And again, we got Lotus in front of us. And like I said, in Lotus you can actually get meats and stuff, which is kind of nice. You don't have to go all the way to a big sea or somewhere. I haven't been to that Red Ant. I've been thinking about going there. I need to go there. I hadn't been there lately. Little girl's waving. She just jumped all over the brochure, sorry. Yeah, Red Ant restaurant. I hadn't been there, but I need to try it. Now, a lot of these places cater to, of course, Europeans and Americans, frying, but a lot of them also, in this area, the high Chinese tourist section. This is, I don't know how to say it, it's a more affluent area than, especially where I was living last year. Okay, so I was living amongst the Thai population last year, which is great, but I didn't get as much exercise as I needed to, because there's really nowhere to safely walk and go. So everywhere you walk with you out in the middle of the road, look at me right now, but when I get around the corner here, I can get farther off the road. Click up. Oh, and those of you who've seen my ribs before, I get them from a restaurant right behind that that vegetable place.
YouTuber.
TikTok.
TikTok.
I did YouTube. YouTube not as good. YouTube not send out as good.
TikTok.
Now you got the massage places everywhere, and think what you may, most of them are not happy ending massages. They're regular massages. Here we go back again by the 7-Eleven, the new 7-Eleven. Actually, this is the last 7-Eleven going to my condo. Now, I was going to do a video on it, but I ate them. 7-Eleven now is actually carrying Reese's peanut butter cups. And you say, so what? I have Reese's peanut butter cups every day. No, over here, nowhere carried Reese's peanut butter cups. Over here you had Hershey chocolate, maybe 2 other Hershey bars. You had Kit Kat, and you had Snickers. That was it. Sometimes you could find M&Ms, which I like M&Ms, that's important to me. But, like I said, they don't have Milky Way, they don't have Three Musketeers. That's the one I miss, 'cause I'm a nougat kind of guy. But, like I said, we just got Reese's peanut butter cups, and I'm not going to take away from that. It's kind of cool. Me being a type 2 diabetic, though, and on the carnivore diet, I had 2 Reese's peanut butter cups. Of course, I cut them in 4, so I had them over 2 or 3 days. I got a brownie the other day from one of our coffee shops here, and there again, I cut it in 4 pieces, and 4 pieces was too much. I mean, too much at one time. I should have cut that thing like in 8 pieces. But it was like a cake brownie and super sweet. But I went to the doctor not too long ago, and my sugar level was a 7.3, so he's happy, I'm happy. It was up to an 11, or no, 13 when I first got checked 6 months ago. 6 months? 2, 4, 6, yeah, 6 months ago. So I am taking metformin, but I plan on coming off that next month when I go back to him, get another blood work up. I just want to see if I can control it with this carnivore. Now, when I have my, like, 1 packet of M&Ms a week, and when I say M&Ms, it's the small size there in America. You don't have any double sizes like we have in America on any candy bar. So, yeah, it's moderation. You know, people call it cheating. I don't call it cheating. I call it I do what I am. Well, please. But for the most part, I am strict carnivore. I eat only meat, butter, eggs, seafood. Even when I go to a restaurant or something, I just order like I was getting catfish, or not catfish, how about fish and chips, and I tell them don't even bring the chips, just bring me the fish. I do eat fried chicken still, about once a week. I eat Kentucky Fried Chicken, original recipe, and a thing of coleslaw. But that's just to change up my diet every once in a while. There we are with blue Siam again. And if you think I'm saying that wrong, I probably am, but I don't care. Those of you who don't know, Thailand used to be called Siam back before, I think it was 1930, 37, 38. And they changed the name from Siam to Thailand. And if you ever want to know something interesting, have a Thai tell you what the name is for Bangkok. Because that thing is about 40 letters long. Now, Thailand's never been occupied. It's always been Thailand's property. Let's go down to the beach that way. Yeah, I answered a question the other day on TikTok. What is the only country that's never been occupied? And I said Thailand. They said, no, you're wrong. You need to check your history. When the English came over and went into India, went into Myanmar, they took over that area. The French came in and took over Vietnam, and you see what they did there. We ended up having to go in there to pull them out. But they left Thailand in between as a buffer, so the French and the British weren't fighting all the time. That was actually a decision by the French and British. Of course, I don't think they could have took it anyhow, because I think Thailand would have whooped their ass, or butts. I haven't eaten here yet. I need to try that place. But, yeah, you have to watch yourself here. They'll run you over, not think about it. Just text me up there to look, because if it's May, she might want something. I have 2 phones, so. Okay, that's going to be okay. There's a little seafood place there, and I have been to Summer Bistro. I've been there for breakfast a couple times with May. Very good. I get eggs and bacon, so Blue Siam makes very good eggs and bacon. Now, one thing I'll show you here, this is a private residence. But you think your security is good, how about this? You want to climb over these walls? And these used to go all the way across. I don't know if you can see over there, but that wall at that condo, same thing. Okay. Over here, you heard me say same thing. There's a YouTuber, he's an Australian. He used to aggravate the hell out of me before I got here. He would go, same, walk. I'm like, dude, you don't have to repeat yourself, okay? No, it's because that's what the Thais say over here, and he's just lived here long enough. And I had a friend tell me the other day, he said, your accent's changed. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm from Florida. I have a Florida accent. Nope. My accent has changed because I phrase my whole sentence differently, thanks to living in Thailand. Here, go down to the beach here again, and this is that Walmart. The one that I told you, we had actually wanted one of the ones on the corner here, which was super nice. They had just refurbished it, had put a washing machine and dishwasher in it. Now here we go. This has got bamboo ladders, and you think, well, wait a minute, why do they use bamboo ladders? Cheap? No. They don't conduct electricity when you put them up against these things. And if you look up here, and don't be saying, oh, those are just no power, those are cable for internet and stuff. Yeah, whatever. We had a lot of people over here killed because they reached up and touched something like this, or metal that this was up against. There was a line down on the fence. So yeah, you don't touch anything over here. It has to deal with these. And I guess it'd been about a year ago, there's a parking lot where all these caught on fire. Yeah, did some major damage. So yeah, I don't touch it. I don't care what you tell me. I'm telling you right now, don't touch them. Unless you want to be dead. Here's the thing to honor, according to what May told me, it's to honor the dead. And you'll see that they put drinks out, they put food out, and it's for blessing. Another couple condos on the beach. There's the palm in front of us. And there's my condo over there. Don't ask me the name of it. I can spell it. Can't say it. And I use Bolt all the time, which is our Uber. That's why I don't get a motor scooter. Don't need it. I don't spend as much with Bolt as I would if I rented a scooter for a month, so it doesn't benefit me. This guy in front of us is recycling. We'll go around and get bottles, all the trash, turn in for money, glass and plastic. I actually haven't seen any of the taxi cabs. The taxi cabs. They're again taxi motorcycles. I'm sorry, not taxi cabs. But I've been on when I first got here. My main problem is I have a 27-inch inseam, and getting on the back of a motor scooter is not super easy for me. Getting on the front of one would be okay, but getting on the back. And most of them, 90% of scooters go up in the back. And yeah, not gonna work for me. Plus I pulled my groin a couple times while I've been here in Thailand. And there again, that's not comfortable at all. These are soy dogs. That one actually have a collar. Soy dogs mean street dog. But I know this one here is taken care of by the security shack here. That one probably is too, since he's sitting right here. So I got. Alright, well, we're back at my condo. And you'll have a great day. And thank you for joining me on my walk. Bye.